What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be taking... Okay, that's better, an intro. Today we're going to be taking over a scenario where civilization starts over in Europe. And I do not know what episode this is. So, I know we're past episode 10, but I'm honestly not too sure at the moment. I have to go back and look on it after posting this video, but we're on an episode. Past 10, I'm pretty sure. I think it's episode 12, if I'm not mistaken, but... I honestly am not sure at all. So, good news. I have all of my Legos back. So, if you are a subscriber of my channel and you know that I usually post Lego content, then, I've been in a moving situation. I finally got a lot of my stuff out of storage, so I have all my Legos. So don't worry, Lego content coming soon. And I did say it would probably be at the beginning of January, but things ended up getting moved around and whatnot, so I was able to get my stuff back early. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. So, we're gonna see, where to start? Greece. Yes, why not? So, Greece has, gotten decently big over these past few episodes, like, that it's been created, and if you've watched other episodes, they wanted to create an empire and be very strong. So they're going to, do what they say. Like they're gonna try to create an empire. They actually expand quite a lot, as a matter of fact, into Italy. They mainly expand in the Balkan Peninsula, but they do have a little, colony, I guess, and they consider it their mainland, but in Italy, so, yeah. Oh, we have some expansion of the, nope. Okay, so, we see a little bit of expansion of this purple country here. I haven't really done a lot of expansion on these countries lately, so I just kind of thought I would, do that. And they actually do come up and are like, hello, French. So, they border the French, or what is kind of the French, I guess, now. I'm just going to start doing this from now on, because it's so much easier to get the color I need. That's kind of convenient. Anyway... But yeah, this country expands a bit. This is still an occupation zone, for various reasons, because it was kind of a more highly populated German area. Yeah. So, we're gonna see, this, Czechia kind of country, for once I actually got it right. But we're gonna see them expand just a tad, too. This Turkish country hasn't expanded in a while, so... might as well make them expand too, right? Because, why is there a, yellow dot there? I'm not sure, I must accidentally put that there, before the recording started. It's fun. It was not a city, I know that, so. Because their capital is right there, and that was about the size of a capital. So the Turkish country kind of expands, I guess. Don't mind if you hear some background noise. I'm finally recording inside, because of the new house, so it's, better, because the house is bigger. So there should be less noise most of the time. Okay, so, sorry, I had to cut that part of the video out. My dog was barking. Now he's in here with me, so he shouldn't bark. And I do have I have, a remote, it's not a shock collar. It is a shock collar, but I never shock him. I just, beep him, and he listens, so. Anyway. We see some expansion. These countries here. This country gets pretty big, actually. Ukraine, I forgot about that. Ukraine is actually, yeah. Okay, so, Poland decides to come down here, and meet the Greeks. And it's off to not a good start. They do not like each other already. This is not good, because this can create a bad conflict. So, So the the Greek country is going to immediately try to expand upwards towards Poland, not to attack them, but to take as much land as they possibly can, because why not? This, like, Bosnia country that formed, like, last episode expands a bit. Wait, hold on. I think we have a new alliance. Yeah, that's in the Greek alliance, so they're friendly. The Czechia country is friendly with Poland too, but they're also in the Greek alliance. Not anything against Poland, that's just the alliance they ended up joining. So, I'm actually going to keep this alliance thing pulled up, because I could say, well, Bosnia and Greece are about to fight, even though they're literally in the same freaking alliance, so... Which layer is that on? It's not on that. Hold on, I gotta figure this out. It's not on that. It's not on trade routes, definitely not. It's on alliances. Okay, that's weird. I didn't know there was just like a black dot. That was weird. Okay. That's why I didn't see it before, because I usually have the alliance cover invisible, but I'll just keep it on for now. So, unlike real life, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, sorry if you see background noises, my dog is laying on my bed. Okay, so we see this area probably is going to be just fully annexed by all these countries, because why not? And this, like, kind of red colored country just gets the rest of this piece of land here. They get the rest of this, mainly. The occupation zone is, oof. But, actually, while we're at it, we might as well, draw some of the borders up, because I need to draw, borders, because more countries are getting bigger borders with each other, and new countries are bordering each other and whatnot, so, yeah. What else? Oh, the little Polish and Greek border. Honestly, that's all I could really think of. I don't think there's any other borders. But if you knew this part used to be part of Prussia, that's why it hasn't been released yet. Like, I mean, these parts were too, but they're not, like, as pro-Prussian as this. So, Prussia is actually not doing too bad, considering they literally just got fully obliterated in that war towards the end of it. So, they're not actually doing too bad. I feel like we should have another country forming right here. I don't think we should have more expansion. I think we should have, like, a new country forming in this area, which is what we're gonna do. I actually can do the color wheel now that I think about it, because I could just use the color picker. So we're gonna do this, like, well, no, actually, let's not do that, because Greece is kind of like that color. Okay, I like this. This is like a dark green kind of. So this new country forms good relation with the Greeks, because it is technically, like, this was Greek. I mean, it was from mainly these two countries, so they have good relations already. They're going to plan on probably joining the Circle Alliance once they get their country more established. But as you can see, they go all the way up to the border of Czechia, so they're a pretty decent-sized country to start off with. Actually, I just realized that I am on the border layer. Yeah, this looks really weird. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Actually, you probably have if you watched the early episodes. But look, this is, like, compared to real life. This is the picture I used to do this. But as you can see, it's like, yeah. It's pretty cool to see it like this, actually. I never really have looked at it like this in a while, so that's pretty neat. Okay, so let's make sure we're on the main layer. Okay, redrawing this country real quick. It's probably not going to look as good as before, but I kind of forgot to change it back to the main layer, so yeah, so that country already borders the Czechia country, and the red country right here, Bosnia, is going to just go ahead and take the rest of this land right here. And Poland, nobody's actually taken this land yet, so we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, there's not much that happens with that piece of land for some reason. But yeah, tensions are for some reason rising between Greece and Poland, which is kind of causing tensions between the Triangle Alliance and the Circle Alliance. So like now these two countries are here, Ukraine and whatever this thing is. Their kind of tensions are rising around the borders and stuff, which is not good because we all know how that happened with the Square and the Triangle Alliance, and the Square Alliance does not exist anymore. That consisted of Prussia, Lithuania, the dictatorship Lithuania. This is the good Lithuania now. So they were exiled to like Sweden after losing their mainland. Let me think. Benelux, Belarus, which Belarus kind of avenged itself by kicking itself out of Russia. Because after the Russian Civil War, Russia was awarded with Belarus, like the full amount of Belarus, besides just some of the border areas that Poland, Ukraine, and Lithuania annexed. And then Belarus just kind of gave itself independence again because of the Russian Civil War. So I think that's it though, really. There wasn't many. Czechia was kind of a close ally to Prussia, but they weren't really going to join the war on anybody's side just because they were also close to Poland. They were kind of like neutral. They're not neutral anymore, though. They've chosen their side. But they were neutral for a while. And I've had a lot of comments saying that we need to have expansion into Spain, which I totally agree. I kind of forgot about Spain. Rest in peace, Spain. But yeah, so lots of exploration goes into Spain all along this coastline here. And all the way down to here, surprisingly. I mean, that's a lot of expansion, so, or exploration, I should say. So, this country right here expands very, like, super far down the coastline. They actually expand to the Atlantic, so this is a pretty big country, already. And they're actually just gonna go ahead and border the French, finally. This is actually like a French type of country. Spanish, French, it was founded by French explorers, but they're kind of like doing their own thing now. They're not really focused on French things anymore. So, they are very massive, as you can see. Should we draw... I guess I can go ahead and draw a border for the French and southern French country. Let's see. We got that. That's not black. Hold on. There we go. That's not black either. Why did it not change to black? There we go. Okay. That's a very small border, but it's a border. So, okay. So yeah, as you can see, most of this map, I should say, has been discovered. Or like, besides the Middle East and whatnot, and part of Asia, but most of mainland Europe has been discovered, for the most part. Poland is now officially, like, can't expand anymore besides colonies, besides this part, but I mean, we all know that this country right here, which I gotta add capitals for and stuff, I just realized, they're gonna, all four of these countries are gonna scramble for that land soon, so, I mean, it's not like they're gonna get the whole thing unless they just decide to do it right now, but they're not prepared at the moment, so, okay, yeah, so I'm gonna make some more major cities real quick, because I've been slacking on that. I can go over the alliance layer. Okay, alright. So, we see more major cities forming, mainly just because, yeah, I've been kind of slacking on that. Don't mind the background noises, guys. Don't mind it. Yeah, I think that's, like, good for major cities, actually. Russia, Russia's just kind of chilling, creating a lot of major cities, actually, surprisingly, stuff like that. Why did I just do that? Okay, I need to create, there we go. Capitals, we need to do, capital for this country is going to be there. Do I need to do any more capitals? I don't think so. Not from what I can see, so we'll do that. Yeah. All right, yeah. So pretty much that's gonna do it for today's episode for the most part. Like, honestly, I don't think there needs to be much more. Maybe in an upcoming episode we'll do a big war again, which actually I've been kind of slacking on the wars just because there is alliances. So I guess we'll see some more wars breaking out soon. Actually, you know what? Before we end the episode, let's do a war. Why not? Okay, so first I need to see the alliances. So we're gonna see the Circle team, like all of Circle team, besides like maybe this country right here because they don't really need to. Maybe Turkey, they'll just send supplies. They won't send troops. But these three countries right here, and supplies from that, because they're like a partner of the Circle Alliance for the most part. These three countries right here are going to attack this innocent little country. I'm sorry, but you have to go for, I don't know why you have to go, but they decided to attack you, so sucks for you. So we're going to see kind of like a lot of advancements already into this country, just taking a lot of the coastline, a lot of the border areas, like borders, so yeah, I think that's just part of the main layer, so I'm not even going to color over that. As a matter of fact, I could probably just... Okay, so this is a new voice recording, because the other recording got cut, so I'm not really going to be following along as well, but as you can see, the Bosnian country is getting pretty close to the Croatian country's capital, and now the Czechian country is going to be advancing into the Croatian country. The Croatian country is absolutely getting obliterated right now. They're more Slovakian now. Or wait, no, Slovenian. Sorry, I do not mean to be like that. Okay. Anyway, so more Slovenian now than Croatian, I would say. I don't know what I was doing here. Like I said, this is a separate recording, a voice recording, because the other actual recording got cut, so I don't really know what's happening here. But I guess we could just say, okay, here we go. Now we're back. All right, so it looks like both countries, the recording glitched out, so both countries, Czechian and Bosnian, definitely expanded the Croatian country. The Bosnian country encircles the capital and takes the rest of the land. The Croatian country is full cooked. They just got their capital taken. And, yeah. So that'll be the end of that war. As you can see, the Circle Alliance definitely won that. Croatia did not have any help with that. So, as you could see, the Bosnian and the Czechian country split the Croatian country in half and just took the land from it. They're getting pretty power hungry now, so yeah, I guess we'll see in the next episode what their plans are. Also, we might find out, if I'm not going to color this part in, we're probably going to find out who's going to get that piece of land in the middle of Greece and Poland. That German country right there will probably be released soon. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it at the end of this episode, because like I said, it's voice recording over it, so just taking away that capital. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Let's make sure I'm not doing anything important real quick before I stop the recording. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. And I'll see you guys in the next one, like I said 5 times. Peace out.